High-profile lawyers set the stage. Family and friends fill the background. But the spotlight tonight centered on a local police chief under fire.
Saying he must speak truth to power, Riviera Beach Police Chief Clarence Williams, a major player in WPTV's investigation into why that city suddenly and without explanation fired its city manager, called a news conference we carried live during our 6 o'clock news to defend himself.
It was this late-night interview with News Channel 5's Wanda Moore that brought to light the chief's possible involvement in the firing of the city manager a few weeks ago, which he denies. Wanda Moore begins our live team coverage. Wanda?
Chief Clarence Williams called this news conference, in his words, to set the record straight. He said that he has a clear record, and then he unleashed on his own officers, blasting them in no uncertain terms for an overwhelming 67-3 vote of no confidence that they passed just last week. Riviera Beach Police Chief Clarence Williams came out swinging at his critics.
Is a malicious, politically motivated attack to assassinate my character.
Williams said he is the subject of a witch hunt, but when pressed to say who's responsible, he didn't answer. But he did answer the next question.
What do you think about the vote of no confidence? I look you in the eye and I say to you, not much. Why? Because many of the officers who voted with the PBA were intimidated.
Interestingly, that's the same words the Police Benevolent Association president used in describing Chief Williams and his cronies. The PBA took that vote after seeing this interview I did with the chief after an invitation-only meeting at September 28th at Hearst Chapel. My sources confirm the people at the meeting discussed the controversial firing of the city manager and what to do about it.
I just arrived.
Oh, you just arrived?
Yeah.
Because we saw you get in earlier, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, I've come and gone, and you couldn't have seen me.
I asked the chief about that night again at the news conference. He did not answer directly.
Anything that you saw me doing since that September 29th date was simply to keep people safe.
Williams went after his own officers in the strongest of terms. He accused them of tipping off drug dealers, hampering arrests, endangering the lives of babies by not responding in a timely manner, abusing sick time, and being arrested in neighboring jurisdictions.
For those officers who have forgotten the core tenets of the oath and who have resisted being held accountable, I say, shame on you.
Reporters also asked what role, if any, did the chief have in the firing of city manager Jonathan Evans. One of his lawyers finally answered, saying there was no political agenda by the chief. John Kazanjian, the president of PBA, told me that he's going to respond to the chief's allegations tomorrow. Councilwoman Kashamba Miller-Anderson also talked to me, saying that she watched the entire news conference at home. She called it a circus and said, quote, "It is a slap in the face to our officers." Reporting in Riviera Beach, Wanda Moore, WPTV News Channel 5.